Hey guys, this is Mag212, and today I'm going to be making a video on Bobololo's fully automatic NERF STRYFE. This is Bobo's half of a mod exchange we did together, so I'm going to make a little video on it. I will have a link to Bobo's channel in the description box if you want to check out his channel, if for some reason you've checked out mine without checking out his first. First, I'm actually going to cut to a firing demonstration so you can see this thing in action. In his note, Bobo mentioned that this blaster is a little picky with darts. However, I shot it quite a few times with elite darts, and I had no problems with consistency or the darts spiraling out of control. It has a very great rate of fire and a pretty consistent velocity. But now I'm going to read off what internal modifications he performed on this. He was very nice as to type it all up for me, so I'm just going to read off of this. Inside, he put in an XSW full auto kit, upgraded with a 21A switch and 18 AWG wire. He has an Omron V214-1C6 rev switch, as well as 16 gauge silicone wire all throughout the blaster. He also replaced the primary flywheel motors with MTB Wolverines. And as you can see, there is also a red non-canted artifact cage inside. And to cover the exposed motors is a black steel props motor cover. I love the idea of having a clear motor cover because you get to see your beautiful motor and flywheel cage. It's a little rugged around the edges where he attached the motor cover, but that's honestly not a huge deal. And there are some obvious external modifications which Bobo performed, like this really cool puttied rev trigger on the STRYFE, as well as a artifact mag release and trigger. And there's also a worker F10-555 grip, as well as an extended battery door for a LiPo battery. Not mentioned in the sheet of modifications, but when I was playing around with it, I did notice that there is a custom crafted piece, probably made out of polycarbonate or something, to prevent the darts from the magazine from popping out, which is a very good idea because that happens and it could lead to a lot of jams, so that prevents that. Going over the full paint job for this gun, there is a duplicolor adhesion promoter underneath and a duplicolor vinyl and fabric gray primer with duplicolor perfect match Bahama teal and Montana Gold Ketchup Red. And of course, to protect this very nice paint job, he has a Pro XL clear coat on top of it. I would have never really thought to have blue and red together on a paint job because I just thought they wouldn't complement each other very nicely, but obviously they do complement each other very nicely. This is one of the nicest metallic blues I've ever seen, so I'm going to try to get my hands on some of that. This paint job has a very nice gloss finish, which I have not tried very often. I usually stick to matte, but it does look very nice. I know that Bobo's method of painting differs quite a bit from mine. Usually I do brush detailing just because I'm really good with a paintbrush, but what he did is he actually tapes off certain areas and just uses spray paint. That leads to a very smooth and even finish, which is a little difficult to get with brush paint. But for me personally, I feel like I would take way too long doing all the taping, and I would be afraid that there would be a little leak in the spray paint. So I prefer brush paint just because I feel like I can control it better. As you can see, the paint job is very clean. The tape gives you very nice lines. Although one of the problems with taping stuff off is when you cut the tape, you can end up leaving little cut gashes in the shell, which are visible even after you paint it. I've never painted this stripe on the STRYFE before, but I think now I'm going to because it looks very nice. One of the things that I love about this blaster the most is obviously its full auto feeding mechanism. There is a very satisfying feeling when you fire the gun because it has a very confirming clicking sound. It's just something that I can't describe, but it just feels really good when you're shooting the blaster off. So overall, I am really happy with what Bobo sent me. This is a really awesome package, and it has some superior performance. One of the reasons I did this mod exchange with him is because I know he does some really great performance mods, so I wanted to know kind of what it feels like so I could learn a little bit for myself. But that's the end of this video on Bobo's fully automatic Stryfe mod. To Bobo, thanks a lot for this awesome modification. I really hope you enjoy what I sent you. And to everyone else, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.